Hello guys, what's up? Back again in Mobile Legends story. We'll be tackling about the man with risk in its name, Terizla. Once a master smith but now an avenger siding with the abyss. But before, reminding you that highly asking for you to subscribe into this channel, not only you'll be updated in the next upload about Mobile Legends lore content, but also to support and help create more of these such videos and help to appreciate hard work put into making these videos. And alright, let us continue. Terizla, the Abyssal Executioner. In the Land of Dawn, the well-known influential organization of Monastery of Light expressed to the mass their immense power and sanctity, yet feared as disobeying their will can lead to severe consequences, sacred yet fucked up. And as all know, the so holy Monastery of Light hides a disturbing secret. That's crazy. The thought of it can lead on any guy insane, and imagine being imprisoned there for 10 years. And who am I describing? It is Terizla. How did he end up into this situation? Let's find out. Flashback. Smiths must be free, dedicated to their craftsmanship, and never be controlled to the church's rules. That's what Terizla has shouted during the major gathering of the Smiths. The Smiths of the Monian Empire are the experts and highly skilled in their works. They created the most powerful weapons and are made to perfection. Wow. Head of the Pre-Smiths Guild and the spiritual leader of the Anti-Church Alliance in Lumina City, Terizla. He repeatedly ignored church's laws, and defiance of the monastery earned him both disfavor of the church and labeled as Lumina City's most notorious heretic. Despite such a reputation, he don't give a shit because he already have everything he already wanted. A loving, supportive, absolute body wife and a handsome son. Doesn't matter what the world thinks about him, as his family is the world to him. Besides as rebellious, Terizla known as exceptional craftsman, respected by his colleagues. His precision and meticulous eye will not allow the slightest mistake in the craft. He's like Gordon Ramsay but blacksmith. Maybe he also tastes metals. Many apprentices trainees complains about his toxic attitude, but no one dared to speak up to him. Shows how boss Terizla truly is. It's like he's piling up bad reputations. Because such great standards, the works of the Pre-Smith Guild were beloved across the Monian Empire. Nothing beats my weapons. But let us inspect. This shit good though. That's not exclusive for the rich and influential. This shit good quality. But I am not vibing with his energy. Don't worry. He'll soon pay for his stupidity and arrogance. And so was the popularity of Terizla's guild in the market. Their other competitors felt jealous on their success. Sumax's yarn. And it spread rumors about their guild heretic Terizla had always been crafting his creation using black magic. Just like an ML. How much great you are in laning, your greatest enemy will still be trash talking. Before his son's birthday, Terizla spent his hours building a special gift for his son, a statue of their family. He built it with pouring his love and excited to surprise his young boy with this gift. As Bro rushed back home, after finishing it, exactly as his child's birthday, he didn't know Raven's assassins sent by the church had already ambushed the guild. Terizla struggled to break away from the siege, supposed to save his family, but was just soon pinned to the ground. My wife, my son! The leader of Raven's gripped Terizla by the hair and forced him to witness the fortress burned to the ground. Amid Terizla's heart-wrenching cries, the knight of the church and the Raven stormed the fortress of Pre-Smith Guild. All of their weapons, blueprints, and all the smiths were wiped out, and the air filled with echoes of shouting and anguished screams. See them burn, hear them shriek. This is what the heretic deserve. The Ravens then brought the only survivor Terizla back to the deep dungeons of the Monastery of Light, shackled his bloodied and beaten body with chains. Finally, the Archbishop laid a hand on him. How dare he use magic stone of the abyss? To the Archbishop! As Terizla slowly lifted his head to realize Pre-Smith Guild symbol engraved at his cuff, iron forged by his own hands, now imprisoned their own creator. Stuck by the irony of his situation, Terizla felt white-hot hatred surging to his body. Enraged, he lashed out violently, pulling at his chains, shouting in both anger and agony. But no matter how hard he struggled, he could not break free from his own creation. During the past 10 years, Terizla endured countless torture, being forced to endure many experiments, mostly from the experiment rebirth, which so bad it made the death of the smith appealing in comparison. Excruciating pain engulfed his entire body, as if he was being punctured by thousands of needles, and his veins around his eyes began to bulge. His skin turned pale. He resembled the Wicked Witch of the West. But the only emotion he could feel right now is hatred and revenge. That someday the Empire will pay for what they have done. While at his grieving era, a mysterious figure appeared, slowly walked in front of his cell, examining him. She was the Abyssal Witch. Heh heh, hurt by the blinding light, Smith Master. How pathetic. Your entire family is slaughtered by the church. The light is just a hypocrite. Have faith in the real darkness. Devote yourself to the abyss. Revenge your family. Unleash the horrors of your craft upon all that have wronged you. Revenge. As he saw his ugly face, his appearance had transformed due to countless experiments and torture. The Master Smith was no more, no longer the leader of the Smith, now a craftsman with an insatiable appetite for vengeance. He walked away from the Lumina City. Only thing he had brought was the statue of his family. Here you go. In his condemned Abyssal Forge, Terizla crafted a weapon for the demon army, occupied only by the fate illusion of his wife. Standing by his side, he would try to speak to her, telling her illusions how much he yearned to touch her face once again. And every time, Terizla snapped back to his delusions, driven by unfathomable anguish and loathing. I have family, please, now. Mad lad he is. Even threw every followers of the light prisoners into his furnace, using them as raw materials for his dreadful creations. Anyone had been captured by the abyss would witness the walls stained with blood of his victim. The once revered Master Smith had the notorious executioner of the abyss. Have you made up your mind, Terizla? Time to go, Terizla. Lead the attack and take the first barrier between Empire and the abyss, the Necro Keep. The collapse of the Empire is in sight. One day, I will destroy the church and Monian with my own hands. I will take revenge.